You was funny, bro. This shit don't go back. The hell? Oh, here we go. All right. We in the building. It's Nate Almighty, man. Yeah. Where my notes? My notes are here. All right. We in the building. It is I, Nate Almighty, a.k.a. the Global Dark Skin Ambassador, a.k.a. the Power Player self-titled. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Nate Almighty. And we're going to do BMF Season 3, Episode 2. After I just finished smoking a blunt of the gas. Hey, what's going on, my brother? Peace. Appreciate you if you're in the building. Yes, let's go. I'm letting y'all know the episode to me, it wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? We're going to collect here. Everybody who's in the building right now, I want to consider you my family. So when you see Nate Almighty, when you see my video pop up, remember that that's your family. We family, all right? This is us congregating, okay? I've been thinking about what I'm going to call everyone who likes what Nate Almighty does over here. Everybody who, you know what I'm saying, you don't got to agree with all my theories. You don't got to agree with everything that I say, but you rock with me for whatever reason. When we come over here, I'm thinking that we're going to call this the Almighty Nation or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds a little bit controversial. I know it does, but you know, who gives a... Woo! I almost cursed. I'm trying to get money on this live. But yeah, man, I appreciate you if you're in the building. Like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. Shout out to the 10 people that's going to be in here. I appreciate this. This was my goal for the live. So thank you if you're here. I have 10 people in here. That was my goal, you know. I don't know how big or how lit these lives are going to be, but I want y'all to know that I'm going to keep going live, all right? Y'all going to see my face. Y'all going to see my face. I'm going to be doing more than Power and BMF and Star stuff. I'm going to start doing reactions. Ultimately, my plan with this is I want to make my whole entire life, everything that I do, a reality show, and I want to get money doing it. And I just want to be interesting enough. I want to love people, and I want people to love me enough. But without further ado, let's talk about BMF Season 3, Episode 2, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is, I have my notes here. We're going to talk about all the major points that had to do with all the characters during this episode. We're going to go from beginning to end. And throughout this, you guys can just let me know what y'all think. Shout out to the homie DeMarcus Vaughn. What you think about Henry? But we're going to go through it like this, right? So let's start off like this. The first scene of the episode, we got Marquisha and T, okay? Of course, T, although dark-skinned, is acting light-skinned, right? So he's, you know, sipping for his girl. She tells him, hey, Boone's still my baby daddy. He's still my husband. I can't live with you, right? He gets mad. He gets mad, right? He making his life hard. He got shot at over the broad. I don't even know why he keep even dealing with that. I do not know. Peace of love, okay? But after that, we get to the plug of Meech and Terry, who we already got familiar about last season, right? He gets arrested. So while he's arrested, Charles is at home, okay? Charles, I'm thinking he about to get his head blown off. I'm like, oh, they about to kill Charles. I'm thinking the plug is trying to kill anybody who might be a snitch. So they looking to erase them in their family, but it didn't go that way, which would have been way more entertaining, which in my opinion is why the episode is trash, but we're going to keep going, right? I thought Charles might have got, was going to get himself hurt. It didn't happen. Boom. They moved past that. Next scene. Oh, yeah, by the way, Charles was tough. Charles was tough, you know what I'm saying? As a man, you got to hold your house down. He was ready to go. But if they really wanted to kill him, he'd be out of here. He'd be out of here for real, right? Now, after that, Meech devises the plan, right, to steal Glock's plug after him and Terry's plug gets arrested, okay? Remy is mentioned. We did not see Remy, okay? I already said previously that Remy is a semi-entertaining character. Terry is a simpleton. I'm telling you, he's a simpleton. He's a simpleton for real. But let's keep going, right? Meech is trying to figure out how to get another plug. He sets his eye on the Glocks dude. He sees him dealing with the girls. So he's already figuring out what he want to do with that. Next, we got Officer Bryant. Officer Bryant meets his baby mama, who we wasn't expecting to see, right? And it turns out she's trash. She has no intentions of wanting to be a father to her young black child. I don't get it. I could go on a rant about that and what but we ain't gonna do that, right? It ain't that serious, right? But you know, they kicked him off the force. He need to get that bread. And we're gonna see later on during this review, right, how he's taking desperate measures. But anyway, he gets a little bit of money from the baby mother, right? Because she can at least be that decent, right? She did give up on her motherhood, right? Right? So he says he can't get a lawyer. He makes a plan to do that. Next, let's talk about Jen and Amberson, right? I'm still hoping for some girl-on-girl action between them, right? Like, I need to see it. I need to see it. We probably won't see it, right? But they get more familiar with each other. Jen is kind of like judging her new partner based off of where she comes from, but they're getting to they're getting to understand each other more. They're getting to understand each other more, and you know, they starting to bond a little bit, right? They're starting to see that they're all regular people, right? So after that, right? By the way, I want to say this, right? Later on, when it comes to the black partner of Jen, she mentioned being on drugs before. So when that's being said, I'm thinking this is someone who has the potential to end up ODing off of drugs later on, okay? But what happened after that scene, Terry gets introduced to what appears to be the new plug on the south side of Detroit. Are they in the south side of Detroit? But anyways, a new plug who they not really that familiar with, right? Right? And this person turns out to be Oak. This person starts to be Oak. Royal Oak, okay? Now, here's my thing with this character. She's entertaining. She's entertaining. She's not trash, but she blew minds, and I feel like she ruined the show. But more than it being her fault, it's the times that we're living in and the things that they choose to show. The things that, matter of fact, we're going to talk about it right now, okay? I didn't like the scene, man. I didn't like it. I like the fact that they show you how intimidating she is and how much of a gangster she is, right? And they even further prove that by the end of the episode, right? Right? But she just ruined the episode for me, man. She ruined the episode. When she met the Spanish woman, I'm thinking, hey, so they about to slide and glide, you know what I'm saying? But instead, what we get is this. Hump, hump, hump. She gets up. There's a humongous beef stick hanging from her body. And I'm like, whoa, wait. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. I did not want to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? What is going on in the world? Why can't I enjoy, right, my guilty pleasure of crime drama series and not see a penis? Why must I have to be forced? Like, and then another thing is like, what do butchers really get out of that? What do they really get out of that? I'm not sure, man. Cause I know you can't feel nothing. Like they'll never, you know what I'm saying? They'll never know what it feels like to really feel emotion in the ocean. So what is it? Your ego? Is that all you get from it? You get the satisfaction out of the other girl liking it. That's why you're not a man. You don't understand. Who cares how she feels if I'm not feeling lit first, right? DeMarcus Vaughn says, Loco and Javier had a scene with Charles like Lucille did with Lamar. Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what? Let's talk about Loco and Javier real quick while we're here, right? I like them characters. There's no way they're going to survive until the next season. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. They're going to go. They're going to go. They're going to go. I believe that Loco realized that Charles was Meech's father. Yes, because they didn't pull up with murderous intent. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Okay, Henry reminds me of Nino. Okay. I can understand why you see it that way. But getting back to the show, right? Meech and Terry's sister, she likes this boy named Breeze. And anyone really trying to act like BMF is in any way connected to the Power Universe, you should slap yourself. Your mother should have put you in a cup and drank you because you're wasting your mind out here. You're wasting your mind out here, beloved, right? Right. But like I said, Royal Oak is Royal Oak. She blew minds with the scene. She blew minds. Now, boom. Meech goes to the club next. He sees Glock's right-hand man and puts his scheme in motion after realizing the connection he got to the girls. Okay? Okay, so you can see Meech. He's always been the same Meech from season 1, which is his first thought is always to apply pressure, but try to find a way for everybody to get money. Okay? Now, I appreciate BMF for narratively making it that way with their main character because that's not how it is at all in real life in most situations. And you don't really see that on shows either. They're in it for themselves 99% of the time, right? But let's keep going. So let's talk about Neo as Greenie. Neo as Greenie is growing on me. Neo as Greenie is growing on me. I see that he gonna violate Meech. And we might find out that Greenie has something to do with the shooting between the Colombians and the MKs. We might find out about that, right? I thought that as soon as I seen Greenie later on, right? But after the club scene with Meech, right? Here we have Royal Oaks, the scene. Oh, I spoke about that already. Hold on, y'all. I realize that I can't be doing these lives after I smoke because chill, like hold on. Okay, look. Next, Terry digs himself a deeper hole by taking advantage of LaWanda. Listen, man. I'm gonna just say it right here, okay? Terry is a UGG boy to the 10th power, right? He's going crazy right now. And I'm a dirt ball. But I ain't never did that before. The level of disrespect that he's on, like, first of all, you don't got no respect for the wife of a man. At the same time, you getting your main girl pregnant who always been a rider for you, always been there for you. And you put yourself on the break because you got your emotions with the first girl and you get back with your baby mother. And we know where this story is going because they're still together to this day. He's a scumbag. Southwest T on this show is a scumbag, yo. He's a horrible person, man. He's a horrible person, man. He deserved what Charles is going through, man. He deserved what Charles is going through, man. Season 1 was the best. Facts. They putting too many celebrities on. Facts. Right? But since we there, right, let's talk about Lucille and Charles, all right? It hurts my soul to see what Charles is going through. It pains me, man. He's groveling. He's groveling. This is why I'm scared to live with women, man. Because if you ain't in a position of power, man, if she was around any men that are better than you, right, you're going to find out what real passive-aggressive animosity is. You have no peace, man. Charles was in like scene 2 talking about, we haven't done it in 3 weeks. 3 weeks and she lived with you? And y'all sleep in the same bed? 3 weeks? I do not know what that feels like. At all. At all, man. At all, man. Every girlfriend I ever had was with me almost every day for a considerable amount of time. And, you know, I happen to be the sexiest man alive, but besides that, they was on me every single day. Every single day. I'm talking about like that, but we gonna make videos about, you know, women and all that too for all you nerds out there too. All you nerds out there. Charles about to get on BMF too. Yo, yo, the question is why he been ain't get down. Your wife respect them more than you because they bringing the paper home. They bringing the paper home. You know what I'm saying? They bringing home the bacon. You know what I'm saying? But Charles is going through it, man. Where's Maybelle? Where's Maybelle? Go to Maybelle's house. I'm going to give y'all a toxic tip right now before I get back to the rest of the interview, right? This is a sidebar. This is a sidebar, right? Right? You get in trouble with your woman, you really want her back, you got to act like you don't care and it's over. It's over, man. You got to play diabolical mind games on a high level. On a level where women are the best at. You got to get on their level to do it. That's why they catch us all the time. That's why you got to not care. You got to really prove a point, right? But getting back to it, right? Okay. Southwest T's baby mama went for it, of course, right? She's in love. She's pregnant currently. Of course she want her man around. And I know it's going to end badly. I feel sorry for her. I totally feel sorry for her. After that, we got Meech. Manages to link up with Angel, right? And he immediately starts rizzing her up. Immediately starts hitting her with it, right? Hitting her with it. Hitting her with it. I'm like, yeah, Meech gonna beat it. Meech gonna beat it. Mind you, shorty that plays Angel, fire. 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 I wanna kiss it, wanna stick it. If I could, I'd put my whole damn head in it. Right? But he risen her up. He risen her up, right? In the middle of that, Charles and Terry, they have a heart-to-heart. They have a heart-to-heart, right? Charles is still being very, very, very judgmental of his son. I respect it because he's a father. But at the same time, doggy, you better flip a pack or something, man. You better flip a pack or something, man. You can easily flip a pack and get one of the young 1990s hood boogers walk around Detroit right now in the A-man, right? Right? Now, after this, the best moment of the entire episode. Lucille is at a church-related event with Nicole, and in walks in a king. A king. She meets her dark-skinned man, knight in shining armor, and savior, Maurice, her high school sweetheart. Y'all know where this is going. Y'all know where this is going, people. Oh, I forgot I got sounds. Hold on. We're going to incorporate these. I'm figuring it out, y'all. I got sounds. You feel me? But Lucille meets Maurice, and we're going to touch on them before we go past that, right? So she clearly is still smitten for Maurice, never got over him. And now here's the scary thing, right? Here's the reality of the situation. Maurice was like her guy that got away. She never stopped loving him. Somehow, some way, Charles got in the mix. And because of the time period that it was, her and Maurice probably had a break for a little bit of time. And she ended up dealing with Charles, and she ended up getting pregnant. That's probably what's going to be the explanation for why she ended up with Charles. Meaning that Charles was never the first choice. And fellas, that's just something we all got to deal with, man. I'm 33 years old. When you meet a 33-year-old woman, you never was her first choice. That don't mean you won't be the best choice, but you never was her first choice, man. You never was, dog. We never saw a jukebox X scene in Power, and we didn't need to see. Exactly, man. Exactly. I mean, listen, if they was doing some of this and some, some stuff like that, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. But moving on, right? Lucille is giddy as a teenage girl talking to her crush in the 7th grade. So far, he's better than Charles in every single way. Charles is down bad, y'all. He's doing super bad. Incredibly bad. Incredibly bad, man. Next after that, Meech plays Captain Saber and gets what he wants from Angel after being a superhero again. How many times they gonna show Meech punching somebody in the club, fighting people, knocking people out, doing all this extra stuff around people who's his height? The people, except for 2 Chainz, because they made enough stupid sense to include 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz is 7 feet tall, right? But everybody next to Meech, because he's so short, they have to make the cast members around him, except for Terry, definitely be closer to his height because he's so short. He's not tall like his father, right? And it's like, this is not believable. This is why it's trash. He's 4 foot nothing, and he's snuffing people. He reaching out the car, grabbing bags with 150 bags a kilo in it. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. Like, you're gone too far. You're gone too far. I believe that Maurice went away to college. That's plausible too. That's plausible too. But anyways, Meech risen up Angel. After that, you know what I'm saying? She sits on his lap. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I'm like, yo, he about to beat it in the club? He about to smash in the Clizzo? Right? But it ain't go that way. But she did tell him the plug name, right? Which was Santiago Dominguez, okay? Now, I'm doing this review after watching it for the first time, so I don't know if Loco and the other dude was really that guy or was that guy dead when Meech got there later in the episode. But anyway, Greeny seen everything. Meech said he was slick. So better believe next episode, He gonna cross Meech in some kind of way, right? But let's keep going. Next scene comes a black TV all-star, right? Super light-skinned himself. Braxton, aka Mr. Pulled up to the building, right? And you know what? I rock with him. I remember seeing an interview with him. I think it was on the Art of Dialogue, where the guy who's playing Oak's father, who was Braxton, he said that the Braxton role kind of like hindered his career because they always seen him as Braxton. Like when he walked in the room, they call him Braxton, not his real name. I like that he got a chance. Shout out to Starz, the Starz network, for really giving people a chance. And you know what? I kind of think this is all off the strength of 50 Cent. It gotta be. Most of these castings, right? Most, like if we talking about celebrity castings, right? People who you don't normally see, probably 50, man. I like that. And you know what? He's believable. This show could go from trash and boring to mid, on the verge of being, and on the verge of being kind of good. If he really just kills it, right? If he really just kills it. Oh yeah, he played an original gangster too. I only seen Original Gangster like twice. I ain't seen Original Gangster in a long time, but I do remember that. I do remember that, right? But he's some kind of gangster who has like, who used to be a police officer, or he is a police officer. So he's a crooked cop. He got connections and stuff, right? Stuff like that, right? Now, there's friction between Oaks and her dad, right? And Braxton. I'm calling him Braxton for the remainder of the season, right? Will we see some parenticide? That's what it's called. Parenticide, right? Will they follow the trope that we see in Power of people killing their parents? Will we see Oak kill Braxton? If we are bound to see that, hopefully it don't happen. Okay. I don't know if that would be like a theory video. I don't know, but whatever. I might make that video. Right? But next, Meech goes to meet Santiago. Ty Washington's mans is there, which is Loco and the other dude, right? All hell breaks loose. It's a shootout, right? Boom, 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 boom. Doop, 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 doop. Right? What's going on? I mean, it's going down between the MKs and the Colombians, right? You see that Loco and the other guy, super duper gangster. Okay? Okay. Meech makes the deal. Terry goes to O after reiterating that their work is trash, and he says, yo, listen, I'm not working with you. Let's end this here before it even start. I got better plug, better product. I'm going to take your people, right? I'm going to take your people. She going to set off a flamethrower at him, right? And of course, he's going to survive because it's too predictable. This is why I like the show. It's still entertaining, but I hate it at the same time because they're based on people who are still here. So I'm like, yeah, I already said that a lot of this stuff is made up. So I'm like, what's made up? Right? Clarify these things. But anyways, Oak gets upset. Whatever. Okay. Lucille, after that, gives Nicole the talk. Cool. They have the talk. I'm going to tell y'all what's really going on, right? Both Lucille and Nicole want to get their backs blown out, okay? I know we're talking about, Nicole or whatever, but hey, we all been that age. She trying to get a beat played with. Let's be real. Let's be real about it, dog. Let's be real, son. Let's be real, man. Right? But after that, we see Jen and the other girl. They got their eyes set on Terry's mans, who appears to have has something to do with Boom's man's hit. And they set their eyes on him. Do my snitch. Do my snitch. They're gonna be on him. I just don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care, y'all. Like, I really don't, man. I don't care. I don't care, y'all. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest, right? Without going to Google and looking up the cast members' names for the season, right? Name 3, 4, 5 characters that you really care about, and you could think about their name right now. The show's not that good, man. It's not that good. It's not, bro. It's not. It's boring. It's just I didn't care. It's entertaining, yes, but I'm just not like everybody else, man. I'm not like everybody else. Like the bells and whistles is not enough for me. I don't feel like the show is written well enough. I don't think there's enough great acting. Like I don't care. This is why I'm like, it's entertaining, but it's like anyone who says Braxton isn't gangster have never ever in their life seen original gangsters. Right? He does play gangster well, but let's see if he can still do it. So Breeze and BMF and Power, yeah, I don't care about that either. It means absolutely nothing. We all know that. It's fun to talk about, but you know, Jen and Amberson will figure out. Yup. So, yup. They're gonna figure it out. But of course, nothing really gonna happen with it because we know Terry's not going to jail. We know Terry's not getting shot again. We know Terry is not gonna die. And we really don't care about none of the side characters. We don't care. I mean, I don't care. I don't care. Like, who's another? Come on, y'all. Like, I'm not with the Glaze. I'm against the Glaze. Like, it's a very mid show. Like, I don't care. I care about Diamond and Jannard more than 2 Chainz character, Greenie. I'll smash every single girl on the show, but like, come on, y'all. If I'm the only one saying this show is mediocre, right? That's showing you that 50 to 60% of people either just like everything, they don't really have no taste, or they're not separating the BMF brand from the quality of the show. Yeah, in real life, BMF is BMF. Cool. The show sucks. The show sucks. We don't, like, I don't care. I don't. It's entertaining still. Like, I'm still going to watch it. I want to see what's going on with Detective and his son. I want to see Braxton do some real gangster things. I do want to see, even though I know that Terry and Meech have a whole lot of plot armor, right? It's not even the fact that they have a whole lot of plot armor. It's the fact that it's based off of people who are still alive. And just something about it, I'm like, I like it less. I just like it less. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I like what like the Lucille thing with Maurice is cute. It's cute, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So what do y'all really like? I don't care. I don't care. Like, we can start talking about power. My review of the episode was that I guess it was slightly better. Like, I don't have no strong convictions. Like, when it comes to shows like Power and Snowfall, like, you gotta ask yourself, do you really have a strong conviction? You know what I'm saying? But we could talk about Power. Did y'all see my video? You should see my video, man. Every video I drop is the best Power Theory video that ever came out. I want y'all to know this. I want y'all to know that when it's all said and done, I'm gonna have like 10,000 of them. 10,000. Also, I want to have some of y'all as guests when I do these reviews. I'm gonna keep the live trend going, right? And we're gonna do this after every new episode of Book 2. This is when it's gonna really start getting crazy. When the quality shows come back, right? When the quality, well-written shows come back, then we really gonna be going crazy. Y'all thought I had all these theories that didn't make no sense before? Okay. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. I'm telling you, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. 2-Bit versus Kane. I think 2-Bit got an edge over Kane. 2-Bit been higher up in the hierarchy when it comes to pushing weight. Like I think 2-Bit might have been higher up than Monet and Lorenzo because it was Ghost, it was Tommy, and anybody who was close to Tommy, you was up there because they were supplying the whole city. They was the distro, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of Kane theories coming. A lot of theories on Kane coming. Right? You know what I'm saying? As it gets closer to May, I'm going to watch the entire 3rd season over again. And when I rewatch the 3rd season over, man, I'm going to come up with about 10, 20 theories. They all going to be the best theory you ever seen in your life. In your life. In your life, dog. It's time for Diana to catch a body this season. Diana's definitely going to catch a body. They had to build it up because she's the weakest character. But we all know that she's really very dangerous because she's Monet's child. How is Joaquin in Book 3? Hey, my brother. You don't have to curse, my brother. I can't show that. How was Joaquin? Simply because I didn't see him do nothing. But I'm sure he's not gonna live past season 4. So they're gonna show us something gangster before they kill him off. But to me, it was like, yo, you ain't yell at nobody, you ain't cut nobody's head off. Like, come on now. You the plug keep though. Like, you the plug. Like, hurt somebody. Book 2 need to come back. Yeah. But it's almost that time. It's almost that time. It's definitely almost that time. It's gonna be legendary. It's gonna be legendary. And I think Tariq is gonna start to question whether his father's alive or not. I need to see him at least question. If they don't really bring him back, cool. I need to see him at least question it. Just at this point, if he's not gonna come back, make us think it's a possibility still. Right? Right? But all right, y'all. That was my review. Unique might take out Joaquin. Probably. But y'all, that was my review of BMF Season 3, Episode 2. I don't really care for it. It was entertainment enough, but does that really mean anything? Peace.